The world we live in is thin. Most of us go our whole lives without noticing how close we stand to the edge. But sometimes, something calls us across. Jason Miller was a 32-year-old architect from Seattle. He had always been drawn to old buildings, the forgotten, the quiet. So when he received a contract to restore a long-abandoned boarding home in rural Maine, he didn't hesitate. The place was called Blackwood House. It had been closed since 1991 after a string of disappearances and the supposed suicide of the director. Nobody had set foot inside for over 3 decades. Jason saw it as a challenge, a month alone in the woods, just him and the building. Perfect for focus. He arrived early in the morning. The road was swallowed by weeds. The iron gates were rusted shut. Blackwood House stood like a corpse, untouched by time, quietly rotting from within. From the first night, things felt wrong. Jason started hearing whispers, not voices exactly, but patterns of sound that crawled under the skin. He saw symbols scratched into the walls of the second floor, but they vanished by morning. Every clock in the house stopped at exactly 3:17 a.m. When he called the local records office, they had no information, no names, no files. It was as if the place had never existed. On the third day, he found a door behind a bookshelf, a hidden stairwell leading to a basement that wasn't on any of the original blueprints. In the basement, there was only one room, dusty toys scattered on the floor, and a small, tattered diary lying alone on a wooden table, the initials on the cover, LK. Jason opened it. The handwriting was a child's. He came again today. He gets angry when I hide the diary. He says I have to stay here forever. The entries stopped in 1991, but on the final page, there was just one sentence, written in shaky letters. He said you would come. You're reading this on June 2nd, 2025. You are the last one. Jason's blood ran cold. That was today's date. He stepped back. The air turned freezing. And from the wall, he heard it. A voice, soft, young, trembling. Help me, please, he's coming. Jason ran, tried to leave. His car wouldn't start. No signal, no power. He was trapped. That night, he locked the basement and sat with a flashlight in bed. At 3:17 a.m., there was a knock at the front door. He opened it. No one there, but across the wooden floor, small, barefoot footprints leading up the stairs to the attic. He climbed the steps. The attic was empty, except for one object, an old mirror, cracked and coated in dust. Jason looked into it. The reflection looked back, but it wasn't him. It smiled. The next morning, he found a photograph in his jacket pocket. A little girl, maybe 10 years old. On the back, in faded ink, Lily Campbell. Blackwood House. 1990. He had never seen her before, or so he thought. Back in the basement, Jason found something else. A false wall. Behind it, a hidden chamber. Candles, salt, a doll in the center, a ritual space, and an old book. A guide to spirit binding. Someone had trapped her. Lily. He searched the diary again. One line stood out. He said his name is Mellorat. If I say it 3 times, I'll never leave. Jason whispered it once. The lights flickered. Twice. The mirror upstairs cracked loudly. 3rd time. Silence. Then a scream. Not human, not earthly. And out of the darkness, she appeared. Lily. Thank you. I'm free now. Jason collapsed. He woke up in a hospital. The house had collapsed while he was inside. There was no diary, no basement, nothing left but scorched earth. He went back to Seattle, tried to forget. 1 week later, a letter arrived. No return address. Inside, an old photo. Jason as a young boy, standing beside Lily. The back read, Blackwood House. 1989. But Jason had never been there, had he? Some doors should never be opened. Some mirrors don't reflect the truth. And sometimes, to help someone else, you have to remember who you once were. And if you hear a whisper in the dark, don't answer.